What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Lakeisha-mcknight is live. Welcome to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast show. Welcome to the show, guys. I'm your senior host and your coach. That's right, coming to you on behalf of Women of Elevation Career Services International. Welcome to the show. Okay, it is Wednesday, May the 13th of 2020. I'm excited to be here tonight. Hopefully you all are doing well during this quarantine. I'm going to bring it down a notch because I'm really excited. And hopefully you can hear me okay. I know sometimes these social media options out here can be a little tricky, right? But right now I am live on my timeline on Facebook. I'm also live on Spreaker and iHeartRadio, as well as over at the womenofElevation.com's website. And I just want to welcome each and every one of you on board tonight. It is an honor and a privilege, whether you're catching this live or watching the replay of this. What I'm going to do is I am going to also share this. Okay, I'm going to share this in the group. We do have a community group. The name of the community group is Women of Elevation. In this group, we're going to start to have some engaging dialogues. Of course, you're more than welcome to join us, a part of these dialogues that we're going to be hosting. And during the month specifically of May, June, July, and August, we're focusing in on relationship building. So we're helping you to enhance your personal and professional relationships because they do make a difference when it comes to you thriving within your career. And remember, Women of Elevation is a career-driven organization. We focus in on career development because our mission really is to empower women like yourselves with the tools, right, to be able to create, relate, and elevate so you can walk in your God-given purposes and truly live your dream lifestyle. That is the purpose of this nonprofit org. We always encourage you to visit our website online, check out more of what we do. You simply go to www.womenofElevation.com for more information. All right. And so here's what I want to share with you tonight. Just a couple of things serving as reminders. We're having a 2020 call for speakers. We're looking for guests to join in on the panel discussion that we're looking forward to having in the month of July. We're looking forward to having a panel where ladies, experts, going to come onto the platform and share some valuable information about building personal relationships. So dating relationships, marriage relationships, and even those relationships, being able to move forward beyond that stage of divorce if you have experienced that within your lives. Okay, so we're looking forward to having that event. And if you are someone who don't mind sharing of your experience, whether you consider yourself to be an expert or not, maybe you, of course, have been dating for some time and you have experience in that area. Perhaps you've been married for some time, or better yet, you have successfully moved through that stage of divorce and you really want to help others to do the same. We invite you to see if you can pre-qualify as a guest panelist, okay, a guest panelist. And there should be a link. There's going to be a link that we can provide for you. Now, if you're listening on my timeline, you have to reply panel in order to get the form link to pre-qualify for this event for being a panelist. Now, if you're watching somewhere else, you might see a link nearby that you can click on to pre-qualify or complete the pre-qualification form. But either way, request for more information and we'll get that to you. Tonight, I do want to provide yet another nugget that's going to help you to enhance yourself when it comes to personal relationships. So I know yesterday I spoke about honesty, and tonight I want to talk about intellectual compatibility. Intellectual compatibility. You see, with this particular concept here, two people must be friends in mind, not necessarily like-minded, but equal-minded when it comes to being intellectually compatible. Okay, you have to be compatible in this area. You see, if you are on the same intellectual wavelength, you will always have something to talk about and laugh about. All right, so in turn, you will never bore, each other, which is vital if you plan to last after your nest, empties, or something else happens, right? You see, the ability to give each other a sort of like a mind-gasm, some people would say, is more explosive and longevous than a physical one. And it will keep you coming for pretty much coming back for more. Okay, you'll be able to come back for more and more, because you're stimulating each other intellectually, and that's what it's all about. So, the trait and the key to having a healthy personal relationship, you want to be intellectually compatible. And you'll learn a lot about this if you really embrace that stage of dating. Some people don't embrace that stage of dating, so you won't know. Some people jump beyond the stage of dating and you don't figure out, whether you're compatible intellectually because perhaps you might have jumped the gun already and became sexually involved, and so that blinds you to getting to know that person intellectually. All right, so you got to be careful. You got to kind of take it slow. Don't be so quick in so many other areas. Okay? So that's what I wanted to share tonight as far as that key to a healthy personal relationships, and that is intellectual compatibility. What is it that you like? What is it that you have, in common? What kind of conversations and dialogues can you have with one another to spark each other's interests, kind of feed off one another, in your energy that you're sharing. You got to be able to have some good stuff to talk about in the relationship. I know for a fact, for my husband and I, being married for over 14 years, we've always had things to talk about. We talk about, biblical concepts, right? Just talk about the word of God and the things that we ought to be doing as believers. We talk about where we want to go, where we see ourselves in the next 10, 15, or even 20 years. We have these particular dialogues. We talk about business because we're in business together. These are important concepts that we want to keep in mind if we want to have successful relationships. And I want to encourage you to think about this as well for yourself. So again, I appreciate your time on tonight. Remember, these particular podcast sessions with this organization, Revitalize the Total Woman podcast, are not meant to be training sessions, but like laser empowerment moments, okay? That's going to help you to propel yourself forward and also get ready for the virtual events that we're looking forward to having in the weeks to come. So remember, if you want to be a guest panelist for our upcoming virtual panel event in July, I want to encourage you to reply to this particular stream, and we'll get the link to you so you can see if you pre-qualify for that event. And we're looking forward to having great dialogue. I'm talking about, there are a lot of people who want to know about relationships and want to get into healthy relationships. And so we want to be able to sow into your lives so you can do just that. All right? So, of course, tonight is Wednesday, so we will be back with another fresh episode here with the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast next week on Tuesday. So we appreciate you on behalf of Women of Elevation and our leaders. Thank you so very much for tuning into the episode on tonight. And I can't wait. I'm excited because tonight is actually a leader meeting night. So I'm getting together with the leaders and we're going to be chatting it up. So again, thank you so very much. I appreciate you guys. And remember to come back next week for another session here with the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. Take care, everyone.